Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of August 22nd to the 28th. Now, keep in mind these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone, so take the messages that do and check out your other placements to see what those readings have as messages for you as well. All right, who are we doing? Cancer, not Gemini, sorry. Cancer, let's see. Oh, that came out fast. A leg up. I love that card. That means you're sort of going to be getting some support with something this week. Bottom of the deck is the Fates. So that's really interesting. A lot of the signs have been getting soulmates on the bottom of the deck. You got the Fates, which is sort of interesting because with the leg up, that makes me feel like there is sort of this fated event or fated process that you're sort of unfolding, right? This timeline is coming right now. It's going to support you. You will get support to be able to walk through this fated event or timeline or moment this week, something that may feel out of nowhere suddenly. And it's almost something that's you're gonna get a lot of support for it. So it's like it's going to line up. Things are just going to line up this week for you, Cancer, and it's moving towards a fated outcome, a fated moment, something that you almost will. It feels like it's coming out of nowhere, but it's almost like everything's going to line up. So this week you might experience a lot of synchronicities, a lot of coincidence, quote unquote. Things just sort of lining up to get you towards a certain direction. So I would say follow that. Now we see here the Emperor in reverse coming out at first. So it's sort of like, do you not trust something? Are you feeling like you can't take the lead towards something? Are you feeling emotionally unfulfilled? Unsure of what would even be fulfilling right now? This is interesting. There's a 10 of Pentacles. So it's almost like you're moving towards something very secure, but right now it's like you don't feel that secure. I feel like seeing the Emperor in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse is a signal to me that you're sort of not trusting yourself to take the lead on something, Cancer, and you're also feeling a little bit emotionally unfulfilled when it comes to something specific, I would say, and that there's this 10 of Pentacles here that says to me, you're actually in a place that's very grounded. You're actually in a place that's very secure, and you're prosperous and you're abundant and you have a lot of resources, and yet you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled. You're not trusting yourself to sort of go for something. And Star card on the bottom of the deck here in reverse, which makes me feel like you're healing something. You're in the midst of going through a healing of sorts, and perhaps this healing will help you feel more fulfilled and allow you to trust yourself. So it's almost like whatever it is that's going on for you right now, the key things for you to focus on, or how do I nourish myself? How do I ensure that I feel fulfilled and grateful for everything around me, and to trust myself? Where along the line did you lose this trust in yourself? I feel like you're in the midst of this right now. You're in the midst of healing this, and part of this is that you've kind of lost faith in your ability to keep going. But if we look at the cards you got at the beginning, the leg up and the Fates, this is all happening to get you to have faith in yourself. This is happening to get you to see things in a more optimistic way, where you feel this lust for life again with this Ace of Wands. Eight of Swords here in reverse is a very intense time of sort of overthinking things to the point where you can't breathe, let alone make a decision. Moon in reverse, 7 of Cups, and yes, Strength card in reverse, with your card, the Chariot here, Cancer. This card represents you. So this is a week of personal stuff, okay? This is a personal issue that is coming to the surface so that you can heal it. And the idea here that we only need to heal things once and then we're good and we can move through life healed, and that is an illusion. So don't buy into that. Healing is not linear, and it's a journey. It's a journey, and we loop around things multiple times so that we can really understand them as deeply as possible. It's interesting. There's sort of this feeling of like going deep and bringing things to the surface at the same time. And so I feel like seeing this Moon card here and the Seven of Cups is very interesting, both in reverse. So there's fear here when I see the Moon in reverse. There is not just distrust of yourself, not just a lack of faith in yourself, but also fear. Fear of the unknown, not trusting, not just yourself, but it's almost like you're not trusting, period. You're fearing what you don't know. Instead of embracing the mystery of the unknown, you're fearing it and overthinking things and sort of thinking about things in the worst case scenario. And you've got this Two of Swords here at the top in reverse, and that really makes me think that there is this limiting belief that exists within that is sort of driving all of these insecurities, and it's like you have to sort of flip the switch. It's either the switch is on, which will illuminate things, or it's off and it's dark and you can't see where you're going. And it's almost like you need to flip the switch internally so that you can sort of start to appreciate this new beginning that's being given to you. But it involves you sort of accepting some things from the past, I think, and then letting them go. I can't help but think that whatever started this ball of sort of not trusting yourself, not having faith in yourself, not feeling like you know how to move forward, and then fearing what you don't understand, that started in the past. And it's sort of stayed with you. And it's almost like it's sapping all of your confidence when I see this Strength card in reverse here. It's taking away your belief that you can overcome obstacles. You're sitting in a place right now where you're saying, if it's unknown, it has the chance of hurting me. If I can't see, then I'm at risk. I can't trust that I can navigate in the dark. Do you know what I mean? It's very interesting. And yet I keep looking back to these two oracle cards at the beginning that make me feel like the universe is supporting you through this right now, because this is almost going to be one of those lessons that is like one of the reasons you're here this time, Cancer, is to learn to trust yourself, have faith in yourself, believe that you can overcome anything and you can make choices about your direction. Even if those choices mean that you let go of the past, that you let go of those old stories. And I feel like that's sort of part of this, is that seeing the Seven of Cups is almost like, it's like you're seeing all of these things that used to mean something to you, and now you're not so sure. You're like, does this still mean this? Like, it's interesting. You've got some emotional stuff coming to the surface, and you have the opportunity to go a new way. You definitely have the opportunity to go in a new direction, but guess what? You also have the opportunity to repeat patterns from the past. So everything's on the table here for you to consider. You have the opportunity to go in a new direction, Ace of Wands, and really, really believe in the ability that you have to go for things and make things happen, and to really shift your energy into something that feels more in alignment. And I feel like you'll get support for that. Like, if you sort of move into this new timeline, you're not going to be met with obstacles necessarily. You might be finding that things line up and that things move smoothly, But it's interesting because I wonder if there's something from the past that sort of keeps whispering in your ear, you can't do this. You're not going to be successful. You're going to fail. This is not going to work. And as a result, you're starting to internalize that. It's very interesting. Very interesting, Cancer. I wonder if this is coming from the recent past. I don't think so. I think this is coming from, not the recent past, the past. This is a past event that has stayed with you. It's almost haunting you, It's haunting your mind, your emotions, and your perception about yourself. But you have a choice here. You have a choice to flip the script on this. Flip it. Okay, let's see what is the final guidance here for Cancer. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah. I don't think that moving towards the past is going to yield any results. Nothing will come. And that could be why we're seeing the leg up card, that you're only going to get support when you choose the path of this sort of believing in yourself and healing these feelings that you have. We see on the bottom of the deck here, confidence is the key to your success. So really being confident, it's interesting to see that with the strength card, because right now there is a lack of confidence. And so confidence truly will be part of your success. And I think nothing will come of you staying in the past, worrying, feeling insecure, feeling like you can't trust yourself, you can't have faith in yourself, sort of feeling that lack of confidence. Nothing will come of that. So I feel like this is fated. This is a fated moment for you to choose a different direction, to choose yourself, to choose confidence, to choose to surrender to the mysteries and to trust that all will be well. It's a very interesting reading for you this week, Cancer. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this has been helpful. We'll see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you so much love and light, my friends. Take care.